Hey guys, Dr. Ben here. Wanted to make a follow-up video to my Tom Petty Didn't Have to Die video because new information has come out, new stuff has come to light, and we gotta talk about it because it's important. So, Tom Petty died of heart disease, but he died of a heart attack, but it was not necessarily caused by heart disease. And people pointed out in my other video that Tom Petty had been a drug addict and a smoker and had engaged in a lot of other unhealthy behavior besides his diet. So of course I caught a lot of flack for that, but I'm still standing up and saying that a plant-based diet can prevent and reverse heart disease, but in Tom Petty's case, he died of a drug overdose, a prescription drug overdose for a powerful painkiller called fentanyl. Now, unfortunately, in the United States, we are going through what is called an opioid epidemic, in that 50,000 people a year now, 50,000 people a year, that's like gun violence kills, what, 7,000 people? 50,000 people a year are dying of pain medication overdoses because the pain medication does not fix the root cause of the problem. The pain medication masks the symptoms and you need more and more of it, and so it becomes addictive. And it gets to the point where you don't even need it to feel good, you need it to not feel bad. And this is when people become addicted to these drugs and they overdose and they die. And it's killing 50,000 people. I made videos about this. This is like astronomical amount of people are dying of prescription drug overdoses, and no one says, well, maybe Big Pharma's like doing something wrong. We should question that. It's like, it doesn't even come into play. So the Surgeon General sends out a message to like every medical doctor in the country, like, we gotta do something. People are dying about these prescription pain medications, and it's like the only thing that the mainstream medical community has to offer is like dope and cutting out parts of your anatomy. So if you want to avoid that, if you don't want to go down that road of getting addicted to opioid drugs, potentially having it ruin your life and even potentially kill you, I would consider getting under the care of a doctor of chiropractic who can help alleviate your pain through natural means, with ways with no side effects, that's not addictive, that can't possibly harm you. Just to give you an idea, I'm a chiropractor. My malpractice insurance was less than $1,000 for a year. I mean, if that doesn't say that the care that I give can't possibly harm you, I don't know what does. That's basically like pennies on the dollar compared to like, some of these medical doctors and surgeons that are paying, tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars in malpractice insurance every year. So get under chiropractic care. The dope should be a last resort option when there's nothing else works. Conservative care first. Addictive drugs that ruin your life and kill you second. Don't die like Tom Petty did, like Prince did, like so many celebrities have in the past 5 to 10 years, and so many people 50,000 people a year are dying from these drugs that are simply not safe. And guess what? Big Pharma is making way too much money doing it for anybody to regulate, so it's going to continue. So it's got to be your personal choice. Make the decision, what kind of health care you want. Do you want something that's going to essentially suppress the symptoms and keep you indefinitely sick and injured? Or do you want to treat the root cause of the problem? If it's the former, take drugs, die, get addicted, lose your life. If it's the latter, go see a chiropractor. Okay, end of rant, guys.